the great exhibition of MOSSLEY, and we thought we've got so much information, it would be great to do a play and about the history of MOSSLEY, which we started to do. And then we realised it would need to be a radio play, and what a good decision that was now that we've headed into the coronavirus crisis.
Well, the whole play is based on stories that were sent to me and told to me by residents on the estate. So I began by contacting people through email and through newsletters, and people would email me back with stories about their memories of living on the estate and growing up. With some people I had some face-to-face time with Zoom and collected stories that way. And then it was a matter of taking those stories and finding a common thread to them and weaving them together to create a play that was a piece of fiction, but every piece in it is based on an actual event or memory in someone's life who lives on the estate.
And so what you're about to listen to now is the first part, the first episode, and we'll be playing the second episode next week. So I hope you enjoy it.
Light upon the water, fireworks in the sky, the flash and flare of the carnival burns a tear into my eye. The folks round here are friendly, just a few you don't want to know. They always help a neighbour out and they let old grudges go. My home, my MOSSLEY, my world. It's a place where I was born, and it's a place where I grow old.
I was born in Essington Place in 1951.
We moved into a brand new council house in 1957.
Mum and Dad moved into Glastonbury Crescent in the mid-1950s.
It was brilliant living on the estate.
Dad came from the Pleck and fished the Reza before it was built.
The land behind MOSSLEY was farmland.
Factories were a great playground for us.
And we had a lot of fun growing up.
The biggest playground a lad could want.
It was a simple, happy time.
What would Wordsworth say if he were here today, watching the swans gliding on silver in the shade of a pylon high?
Come on, Stephen, just getting ready. Want me to give you a push? No, thanks. Here we go. Wish me luck. Over the cut! Over the cut! Over the cut you go! Done it! I knew I could. Your turn now, Mickey. Easy. If he can do it, I can. Let's see you then. Stand well back. I'm coming over like a cannonball. Over the cut! Over the cut! Over the cut you go! Hey, Benning! Hey, Mickey. What's it like? Great! Come on in! What do you reckon, Johnny? Shall we? Why not? Yeah!
The days were warm and summers were endless.
The smell of the trees and the dry summer grass.
Birds calling from the reeds and the reservoir.
And the dusty pollen-laden air.
Where two swans glide gracefully on the water and ducks swim out from the green water's edge. A place where you can stop and take a breath.
Here we are, Dad. Let's sit on this bench here. Come on, I'll give you an hand. Well, there you go. All right. That's it. Do you want your drink? Oh, there you go. All right, chin up. There you go. That's it. You had enough? Right, okay, then that's it. Let's just wipe that chin a little bit for you. Alright. That wasn't too bad, though, was it? We've had a good walk. Alright, let's just sit back now. Sit and relax and look out over that water. It's nice here, isn't it?
Take a deep breath, and it's so peaceful.
So close to home.
And so far away. Here we are then, mate. Here again at last. It's been a while, hasn't it, eh? And the place has changed a bit since we used to come down here. It was you first brought me, you remember, Mick? I couldn't believe it. All that water, all that green. It was summer then, I think. It must have been, because it was always summer then. When I got stung in all the nettles and brambles, it was like a bloody jungle.
Ow! Stop moaning, Stevie. It's all these nettles. Ah! We're nearly there. Where are we going anyway? You'll see in a bit. I'm covered in stings. Here! We're there now. At last. Right, there, look. What do you think? It's just a razor. No, look there, in them reeds. See it? Yeah, what is it? What does it look like? A load of polystyrene. Yes, I know that, but can't you see what I've made from it? No. You need classes, you do, Stevie. It's a boat.
Well, you said it was a boat, Mick, and to be fair, being polystyrene, it did float. But when you tried to get onto it, well, let's just say you seem to spend a lot of your time in them days in the water.
Ah, Dad, did you hear that splash? Look, there's the ripples out there. I think it'd been a fish. Yeah, look, there it is again. It's a big one, the kind you used to come fishing for. Do you remember that? Oh, you used to tell me about it when I was little. When we used to come over for our walks along the canal before they filled it in. Oh, you tell me loads of things on those walks.
I like it out here, Dad.
Do you?
Yeah?
I'm glad, Maggie. I do as well. It makes a change, doesn't it?
It's just like being out in the countryside.
It was the countryside when we first moved here. There weren't many houses, all just space and light. A lot more than where we used to live.
What was it like before?
There was woods, a little stream that ran down from a stile. I used to sit there and watch the farmer getting his crops in.
Oh, what else, Dad?
I remember lots of things. I remember jumping over the lock gates.
Catching tadpoles.
And taking them home in jars.
Fishing in the reser.
And the £10 pike I caught there once.
Making rafts to float on the water.
And how we always fell in.
Rolling down the bank of the cut. And how we crashed into the nettles. Ouch!
And the factories that backed onto the cut. And how we sneaked in to see what we could find.
Is it all clear? I think so. Come on then. No! Wait, look! It's old Albert on patrol, and he's got his dog with him. Perhaps we should go back. Don't be a rush, Stevie. I've been chased by that dog before. Shut up! Both of you. It's all right. He's gone. Now what? Can you see what I see? Over there. Where? There, right in front of you, look. That? Yeah, why not? Let's go and get it.
Trust you to go for something like that, Mick. A bloody great wooden cable reel. Nothing to it, you said. All we've got to do is roll it up the hill. But it was your idea. So, of course, that's what we did.
Pushing it up onto the canal and over the bridge and along the steep path that ran up from the bridge and getting it to the top and onto the flat and just about to start to push it home
when that copper come along.
Where'd you get that, young'uns?
Yeah, you know, found it at the back train.
Just found it, did you?
Yeah, it was just lying around, you know.
Yes, I know. Right, here's what we'll do about it. You take it back to where you found it.
Oh,
and we'll say no more about it.
Up the hill.
But if you don't, I'll be coming to pay a visit to your parents. And we'll see what they have to say. Get it back there, now.
So we waited till he'd gone, then pushed it back to the top of the slope and let it go, and down it went.
Rocking and rolling, gathering speed,
Faster and faster.
bouncing in midair, and coming right down. Splash!
Into the cut.
Running as fast as light, rolling down the hill. We are the MOSSLEY kids with all our time to kill. My heart was beating in my mouth, and all my senses north and south. And my memories are rolling down the hill. Yeah, my memories are rolling down the hill. We ever did get caught, good hiding we would get. The conquerors drag us home, but we get beat again. Our treasures was in front of us, now it's floating in the dust. And my memories are rolling down the hill. Yeah, my memories are rolling down the hill. We are the wild ones, boy we look so cool. Full of our plans and schemes, but you won't catch us in school. 1,000 strengths and a million screams, and countless graces on my knees. And my memories are rolling down the hill. Yeah, my memories are rolling down the hill. Yeah, my memories are rolling down the hill. Yeah, my memories are rolling down the
Wow, did you see that? It entered the cut. It was great, that, wasn't it, Mickey? Oh, yeah, it was. Shame, though. Why? Well, that would have been great on the bonfire.
Because summer was ending.
And autumn was coming.
And all over the estate.
Bonfires were growing.
A few sticks at first.
Some crates and some boxes.
And the bonfire heaps grew, getting taller and taller.
With fallen branches.
And bits of planking.
Broken furniture.
And chucked out sideboards.
And one year, there was that man who brought a whole wheelbarrow full of rubber tyres.
Where'd you get that lot from?
Never you mind. You best not knowing. But that'll make a great place.
And they did. Everything was piled on.
And in the corner of our cul-de-sac.
Just like every other corner.
In every other cul-de-sac on the estate.
The bonfire stacks grew, and our excitement grew.
As the days became colder,
And the nights became darker.
And the air was filled.
With the smell of smoke and secrets.
Have you got 'em, Dad? Have you?
I might have.
Can I see them, please?
I didn't say I had got them.
Dad, you have. I know you have.
All right, Maggie, calm down. I have got them, but I'm going to put them in a biscuit tin at the back of the pantry, and that's where they'll stay till bonfire night.
One afternoon after school, I sneaked into the pantry and went to the back where it was dark and cool. When I lifted the lid off the tin, I could smell gunpowder, that dry and tangy smell. I could almost hear the fireworks rustling in the dark, as if they couldn't wait for bonfire night so they could just explode into life.
And
Neither could we.
Hurry up, Dad.
I'm coming.
Come on, George. We're all waiting here.
Get this fire going.
All right, hold your horses.
Can I light my sparkler now?
Go on then.
Make a bit of room there.
Oi, Stevie, want a sparkler fight?
No, you don't. I don't want to be taking you up the hospital tonight.
There we go. It's ticking. It took.
I can see it burning.
It's a good blaze, that is.
I can get my hands warm now.
Hot taters, anyone?
Right, now it's time for the fireworks.
Yeah!
The memories of those nights are as vivid as any fireworks. Being close to everybody, seeing the orange glow of the flames lighting up their faces, hearing their laughter, their voices, as the night burned bright around us.
Then the last firework fizzed. The last rocket lit the sky.
And the flames began to die.
As we all said goodnight.
And we're back to our homes.
Through the dark and the cold.
The smoky air.
But with the warmth of the fire still on our faces and the sparks bright in our eyes.
And I remember one morning after the bonfire, waking early, looking out of the window, and that copper was standing there, warming himself on the still glowing embers of the fire.
And the smell of the fire would be on my coat and on my hair for days afterwards.
Memories of those nights are like fireworks in my mind. The warmth of the bonfire's blaze, it burns there still. The cheeks of an orange glow, flames leaping higher and higher. Everything's consumed by the fire. I'm looking for the memory of that fire. I'm looking for the meaning of desire. The smell of the fire is on my coat and in my hair. For days, for months and years, it lingers there. I felt close to them, my parents way back then. Now it's like I'm searching for myself. I'm looking for the memory of that fire. I'm looking for the meaning of desire. I'm looking for the memory of that fire. I'm looking for the meaning of desire. Ooh, yeah.
Mind you, they weren't the only fires we had on the estate, were they? And some of them, they're a bit more in the way of being accidental. Do you remember, Mick? We were both there when Daft Arthur, he nearly burnt down his mum and dad's house.
Johnny, Mickey, what's going on? Where's all that smoke coming from? Oh, it's probably Daft Arthur. What? He set himself on fire? I told him he shouldn't have took up smoking. He tastes warming party. I hope they like it. Well, I'll find out soon enough. Here comes his mum now.
What's he been up to now? Where is he? He's burning our bloody house down. Arthur! Arthur! Get out of there! Come here, I tell ya!
Yeah, Mum?
I'll give you setting fire to the house.
What, I do it on purpose?
I should bloody hope not.
I just put some bacon on to cook and I fell asleep.
It's a good job your father's down the pub. You could have burnt him dead.
Yeah, though we come back.
Where is he then?
He's upstairs in bed.
What? You're as bad as each other. Oh, somebody go in there and fetch him out, will ya? And as for you...
Oh, I'll go and fetch him.
Oh, no, you won't. You'll come here.
Mum!
Stand still. Stand still, you useless piece of good for nothing. I ought to bloody kill you. Stand there. Keep still while I hit ya.
And there we all were out on the street, cheering her on as she gave him a beating.
And cheering again as her old man came down.
And he took off over the garden fence.
And Daft Arthur followed him.
Then she went inside and started hauling out the furniture.
So we went inside and helped.
Stacking it all in the garden.
And somebody brought some biscuits.
And somebody else brought some sandwiches.
And we had ourselves a street party.
With coloured lights and music playing.
Just like the carnival over Kingies.
Any excuse for a street party, eh, Mick? I seem to remember a lot of them back then. Not so many now, though. People haven't got the time. I suppose things just change over the years and you don't even notice. Till one day you turn round.
And it's all different. The estate, the people on it. I hardly recognise a face on the street. It must be really different for you, Dad. The changes you've seen over the years. Mind you, I remember something you said once, years ago, when we were having one of our chats. I've never forgot it. You said the really important things stay the same. They don't change. They just keep coming round.
Like the waltzes we used to go on. Nearly took our heads off, they went so fast. Do you remember, Mick? Of course you do. It's one of our favourites, the Carnival and Kingies.
My Home, My MOSSLEY was written by David Calcutt. The music was composed by Alex Van and the play was directed by Glenn Buglass. Technical production was by Bruno Edwards. Steve was played by Martin Hughes, Margaret by Sarah Roberts, Stevie by Thomas Painter, Mickey by Ben Athersmith, Janet by Sophie Peake, Emma Wilson played Daft Arthur's mum and teenage Maggie, Will Bickerton played the policeman and the stallholder, George by David Calcutt, Daft Arthur by Alex Van. Other parts were played by Adrian Athersmith, Jennifer Peake, Jocelyn Carter and members of the cast. The songs were sung by Emma Wilson, Gary Carroll and the cast. Studio runner was Thomas Durbin. The play was recorded in the community room of St Thomas's Church, the MOSSLEY Estate, Bloxwich, Walsall, during the autumn of 2020. The play was funded through MOSSLEY Big Local and the Heritage Lottery Fund.
My home, my MOSSLEY, my world. It's a place where I was born, and it's a place where I've grown. My home,